it's Kevin Deutsch here. Welcome back to the pasthisprime YouTube channel, and welcome back to Lone Echo 2, where I just tried to resume the game and got thrown into a fight with a tick, and somehow it jumped forward. So sometimes I'm not impressed by their save and reload function in this game. It's a bit hit and miss where you come back, so that was a bit annoying. But anyway, let's get into it. And let's see what we can do. Yeah, we'll just attract some ticks over here, hey? Now, where do I have to go? So I can blow that up, but...
Yet another Delta. It seems the battle here did not go well.
Indeed. It is impressive that Delta 6 remains operational at all.
Shoot it for the sake of shooting. Alright, where am I going? Alright, there's a couple over there. Now, okay, it's dark over here. It's pretty dark over here. I'm not exactly sure the direction I'm meant to be going. Oh my God, there's so many. Okay, there's not much in the way of light or dark here. You know what you could do? You could actually get this and throw it. Now if I go out there, am I in the light? Am I in the light here? Okay, settle. That's definitely light. Okay, through here would make sense. That was just for fun. Clearly it did nothing else.
There is a faint distress signal emitted from a cavern just ahead. Its frequency is similar to Delta 6's earlier transmission. We should investigate.
Okay. Just checking this stuff out first. Where's that? There it is. I can't see that one, unfortunately. Okay. So what does he want? Investigate the distress call. Okay. We can maybe do that? What? I didn't see where they were.
The distress signal is faint. Urge we locate its source immediately.
Well, is it lower? Yeah. That's what the distress signal is.
Distress signal located.
It's a CubeSat, one of Delta Squad's recon units.
It appears to be in need of our support.
Okay. Now I've lost my thing.
Unclear how much energy has been depleted from the recon sat's power supply. We should assist before it reaches zero.
I will.
Delta Unit, I'm picking up your signal in proximity to Reconnaissance Satellite 3. Is that you, 13? Or was it Jack?
Jack, we have insufficient time for complications. We should keep our relation to this combat unit as simple as possible. I will conduct all communication with you privately, and I must insist we maintain the persona of Delta 13.
Very well, Apollo. Delta 6, this is Delta 13. I read you. ReconSat 3 was engaged by multiple hostiles. I moved to assist.
I see. 13. Your return is peculiar, but appreciated. It appears ReconSat 3 would not have survived its perimeter sweep without your aid. Though, what is your status? Is your pod operational?
Affirmative. All systems nominal. Rally at your position?
Acknowledged. ReconSat 3 will lead the way. Destination, Kronos 2 Bridge. I will require your assistance in assessing the bio-torpedoes.
Acknowledged. We are en route. 13 out.
Well done, Jack. Your replication of tactical speech was convincing.
Thank you, but I prefer not to engage in deception.
Given your social function, that is understandable. However, as a tactical solution, deception can be highly effective. Considering the importance of our mission, I trust we will remain covert.
If we must.
Oh, God. They turn the power on, and this thing's in trouble. Where'd the cube go? Is there the cube over there? Wait. Yeah, they're hostile.
Another pod.
I will ensure that a similar tactical error is not made with our pod.
How?
I am an advanced tactical AI. Between situational analysis, predictive heuristics, and extensive experience, I am confident my results will exceed those of my ancestors.
Probably shouldn't have shot those. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not a good shot. Okay, I'm here.
ReconSat 3, I can see your signal light from here. Proceed with caution. There are hostiles. Interference from the anomaly. Delta 13, status. Are you experiencing malfunctions again?
Negative. No malfunctions detected.
Acknowledged. Proceed with caution. There are hostiles in the area.
Understood.
Reconsat 3 is detecting a nearby threat. Advise clearing the area before you proceed.
Threat resolved.
Yeah, I did. Okay, there's a couple over there.
Additional threats detected. I recommend enacting the sweep and clear protocol.
Where are they? You will find her. Two over there. Maybe I can come down here. Yep.
13. Secure the area and proceed to the Kronos
will.
bridge. I require your assistance.
Oh God. Come on. Okay, that wasn't
All
the
clear.
best way to do it.
We should keep moving. Shields at 95%.
Are you taking me through the light?
Shields at 95%.
It appears you've arrived here intact. Well done.
We need to locate the torpedoes as soon as possible.
Thank you, Delta 6. We should continue our mission immediately.
Agreed. Primary objective. Threat assessment of the hostile devices. Secondary objective. Establish a warning beacon for passing vessels.
You are unable to reboot, correct? Perhaps I should take the primary objective.
Agreed. A further encounter with the bio-torpedoes would likely result in operational failure on my part. However, I can still provide some assistance. By leveraging the Kronos 2 systems, I have already performed a sensor sweep. In doing so, I have identified a large number of active torpedoes in a nearby clearing. The results are available here on the holotable if you wish to review them.
Can you push the objective to my ARM computer?
Affirmative. I've also included the clearing's coordinates at the associated location marker, should you need it.
Acknowledged.
You may proceed through here to reach the clearing. I will begin efforts toward our secondary objective shortly. Report back here once you have completed your assignment.
Copy that.
Interference from the Astrea's radiation will continue beyond the arrival of the Ithaca. It is unlikely Delta 6's secondary objective will be accomplished.
We are fortunate to have their assistance, though. Locating torpedoes has saved us considerable time.
Agreed. The alignment of our objectives is fortunate indeed.
Delta 6, you reactivated Kronos 2 sensors to obtain these readings.
Correct. As you know, the R&D priority protocol indicates we must collect detailed information firsthand. These readings are merely a foundation for your assessment.
Of course. Delta 6, what happened while I was MIA?
You wish to understand what occurred after the anomaly's departing pulse rendered you offline?
Affirmative.
Very well. Shortly after that moment, one of the nearby torpedoes activated. Athena attempted evasive maneuvers, but the device's tracking was superior. A further torpedo activation
resulted in a nearly simultaneous squad wipe. We then rebooted aboard the shuttle as it crashed. Athena went offline. Delta Actual ordered we continue our threat assessment while working to re-establish our reboot protocols. We failed. Eventually the anomaly reappeared. A brief duration after that, you returned. That coincidence is peculiar.
Well, don't you worry about it. It's all good. Oh god, just a few of those things, eh? Wish I had
Apollo,
a freeze
if Delta Squad was not able to safely perform their assessment, how will we collect our data on the base genetic material?
Unlike the rest of Delta Squad, you have my assistance. I will bring the entirety of my electronic countermeasure suite to bear against the torpedoes. I am certain I will be able to disable their proximity detonators.
And if there are additional defensive systems?
A possibility I have already considered. We'll be ready. Furthermore, I shall reconfigure your threat scanner for inspecting the torpedo incubators. Stand by. Reconfiguration complete. Your threat scanner should now be able to generate a detailed mapping of the biomass's base genetic material, though the range of the instrument has been somewhat diminished.
I suppose that's a trade-off we'll have to accept.
Indeed.
Well, that didn't work. Oh, it did work. Ah, just took a bit of time. It shut the power down. Oh, that was good. I'm happy with that. Okay. Is that what we're looking for over there?
The anomaly is becoming more active. We need to hurry. Dr. Harlan and the captain may be close to having expended the fuel cell.
What am I looking for here?
A biomass torpedo, already detonated. Is there any value in scanning it?
Negative. Dr. Harlan has already gleaned as much as possible from such specimens.
Clearly that one over there is not detonated, is it? Okay, I don't know what the scanning is doing now, but it's really useless.
Shields at 95%.
We're good. We're good. Just wondering, over here maybe? What about that one? Yeah, head, look at it.
Apollo, I've located a torpedo. Is this close enough to scan?
Unfortunately, no. We need to reach the forward end of the torpedo, where the base genetic material is housed.
You're certain that we're masked from the detection?
Yes, my countermeasures are holding. It should be safe to approach.
How close do I have to be? I have to go literally to the tip.
Apollo, is this range sufficient for a scan?
It should suffice. However, the torpedo shielding is denser than anticipated. For a successful scan, it appears we'll need to expose the base genetic material. I believe that by interfacing with the torpedo, I should be able to reveal the incubator at the forward end.
Do you need me to do anything?
Possibly. I cannot be certain until I have actually accessed the torpedo's systems. I advise maintaining full tactical readiness.
I am uncertain what tactical readiness implies.
Apologies. Simply be ready for anything.
Understood.
I will begin once you designate the incubator for scanning.
Oh, you son of a...
Incubator located.
Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
Interfacing now. This is more complex than I had.
Apollo?
The torpedo's defense protocols have activated. It has locked the incubator and is attempting to power its main drive. It's beginning launch procedures. I will stall for as long as possible.
Frontier, I've connected conduits from the Kronos activation bay to a mobile reactor. I believe I can repurpose some of the bay's components to act as a warning beacon. With sufficient power, it may be able to overcome the interference.
Override activated.
Perfect. Take care of the one on the opposite side as well.
Second override activated.
Well done, though the launch procedure is still online. Perhaps we can overheat the main drive. Enabling maintenance mode gave us access to the torpedo's cooling cells. Remove them. The cells are locked behind a protective housing. Lower it. Jack, the launch procedure is nearing completion.
Cells removed.
Perfect. You will need to remove the second array on the opposite side as well. Jack, it's launching. Get clear of the torpedo immediately.
Oh god. I'm dying. You bloody... You could have told me I had to do it really fast.
Fortunately, I believe there are additional torpedoes in the vicinity. What we learned here will make us more prepared for a second attempt.
Well, thanks for nothing, mate. You killed me. What's your problem? Okay, well, where? Where? That one down there? How do I get to that without getting done in the light? Well, that was a bit annoying.
Shields at 95%.
There's definitely one there.
Shields at 95%.
Not sure where to go. How do I get to there?
Shields at 95%.
Okay. Alright, let's see. What do we got?
Shields at 95%.
I'm not in the light. man, this is tricky.
Shields at 95%.
Okay.
I now have the beacon powered. Unfortunately, the range is being severely limited by radiation and interference from the anomaly. I will attempt to boost the signal, though success appears unlikely.
Copy that, Delta 6. 13 out. Incubator reached.
Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
I'm opening access hatches on the front end. The manual overrides within them should trigger a maintenance mode.
One down.
Excellent. Now for the second one.
Maintenance mode activated.
Indeed, the cooling cells are now exposed.
Where are
Remove
they?
them to trigger an overheat. The cells can't be removed without lowering their housing first. Another pulse.
Oh, come on.
Jack, the anomaly is pulsing regularly now. It must be close to collapsing.
Cooling cell array clear.
On to the second one.
Additional cells removed.
The drive is beginning to overheat, but the launch sequence is still active. We must resort to brute force. Destroy the drive.
Main drive destroyed.
Launch sequence averted. That finally did it. I am able to unlock the incubator now. We should do so quickly. It appears we may not have much time.
Incubator exposed.
Excellent. We should begin the scan immediately. Jack, we should scan that incubator.
I thought I was.
Jack, we should scan that incubator. Jack, we should scan that incubator. Scanning.
Apollo.
Imprinting now. It should not be much longer.
Come on.
Just a moment longer.
Apollo.
Data secured. Well done, Jack.
What now?
I suppose now we should simply wait for the anomaly's collapse.
I believe so, yes.
Oh,
It does appear to be fairly unstable at this point. I estimate no more than a few minutes remain.
Very well.
Perhaps there is a way we could signal the Doctor and Captain Rose that we are ready to return.
Were that viable, I would have expected them, or you, to have already suggested a means for doing so.
Certainly. However, I was attempting to prompt one of your creative solutions.
I see. The anomaly is going to close any moment now.
Preparing for return displacement. Jump imminent.
hello?
Jack, are you here as well?
Yes.
Surprisingly, yes.
Surprising indeed. Our plan was developed under the requirement that the anomaly's collapse would return us to 2537. Had this outcome appeared likely, I would have developed a contingency.
Do we have an alternative means of returning?
Given the limited resources available to us here, no, not that I am aware of.
13. Now that the anomaly has subsided, I have run an additional test of the beacon. Radiological interference is still too significant. Nonetheless, the beacon is prepared to transmit continuously once the radiation subsides. As such, I am now shifting my priority back to the primary objective. What is the status of your assessment?
Assessment complete.
Well done. Unfortunately, our lack of extended range communication leaves us unable to deliver your work to Titan Command. Therefore, we must enact the message-enabled protocol. Report back to me in the activation bay so that we may discuss the details.
Jack, assisting Delta 6 may be our best solution at this point. Both of Delta Squad's objectives are still viable, though unlikely. The radiation may subside in time for the beacon to warn the Ithaca.
And if it doesn't?
Then we follow protocol.
The message in a bottle protocol?
Yes, it is a standardized Atlas procedure. In short, Delta 6 intends to store our assessment in a secure device until it can be recovered.
That information would disrupt the events of this timeline.
That is the intention, to prepare humanity to defeat the biomass sooner.
But then what happens to Liv?
We have no way of knowing. Our own limited experiences are the only concrete information we have regarding time travel. Simply put, there are too many confounding factors to even make an assessment.
I see.
It is, however, possible that once events here stabilize, we will be able to obtain help in returning to the future. Therefore, I advise we wait until the Ithaca or other Atlas personnel arrive. We can then reevaluate.
Very well, then we wait. I will inform Delta.
13. I did not receive a response. Do you copy?
Copy, Delta 6. I'm en route.
Copy. 6 out.
Okay. And where is that? Over there.
Shields at 95%.
Gotta find a way back. Is there a simple way back? Because that would be nice.
Rendezvous at my position.
I'm going to. We just wait. I'm not a magician. Right, how do we get there? Without going in the light. There doesn't seem to be a nice way. Huh. Well, that's a bit of a bugger. Oh, crap. Okay.
We should return to Delta 6 and inform them we're ready to proceed.
I'm trying, mate. I am freaking trying.
Shields at 95%. Shields at 50%.
Okay, let's get in here. Okay. It's a good start. Here we are. Whoop. Where are you? Okay, you're over there.
You've returned. Let me know when you are ready to commence.
Let's begin.
Very well. Your new shell is right over there, awaiting your transfer.
My new shell.
Correct. Protocol dictates we should place the assessment data in the most secure storage solution available, Tier 6 or higher. That Series 11 shell should do nicely.
That should make waiting for the Ithaca far simpler.
Understood, 6. I will transfer when ready.
Acknowledged. You may open the activation pod via the console over there. I will attempt further optimization of the beacon in the meantime.
Transferring into this shell appears to be our best means of securing the data.
I'll prepare the transfer. Initiate through your ARM computer when you're ready.
Transfer appears complete. Please confirm, 13.
I am online.
Acknowledged. You are now integrated into the activation bay's power grid, which I have connected to a mobile reactor. It should provide ample power for both you and the beacon, especially once you've engaged your hibernation protocol. I will do my best to keep you and the power supply safe.
Acknowledged. Delta 6, will you let me know if the anomaly reappears?
Peculiar, though prudent. Very well. Initiate hibernation when ready.
I've set the protocol for timed disengagement so that we may awaken for the Ithaca's approximate arrival.
Excellent. It is unlikely anyone else will arrive in the meantime.
Indeed. Ready when you are, Jack.
Good luck, Delta 13.
Okay. Do we just stare into blackness? Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if this is going to come in the mic, but we've got an absolute thunderstorm right now as I'm recording this.
This is the SCI Ithaca automated nav transponder. Vessel entering Saturn orbit. Preparing for course correction burn. Destination, Earth. End of transmission.
Status.
Unfortunately, it appears the radiation has not yet subsided. Unless Delta 6 managed to improve the beacon, the Ithaca will not be warned.
Delta 6, this is Delta 13. What is your status? Delta 6, status.
I'm not picking them up on sensors either. However, there is a high-gain broadcast coming through. From the Ithaca. I'll patch it in.
This is the SCI Ithaca automated nav transponder. Correction burn initiating. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
The vessel is passing by on its way to Earth.
There it goes. Oh,
Then, as anticipated, the beacon has failed. Effectively, we are witnessing the origin of the biomass outbreak.
Correct. This does appear to be the final moment from which the ensuing series of events could be changed. A tipping point, if you will.
Still no signal from Delta 6?
I'm afraid not, no. Without their assistance, delivering our data on the base genetic material is far less tenable.
How so?
Simply put, we are back to not knowing what happens next. An Atlas team could arrive within the hour, or within a year.
Or never.
Precisely. Delta 6 would have been able to assist such a team in finding us while we're in hibernation. But without that, we must err on the side of extreme caution.
Then, we should focus on returning to Lim.
Possibly. The main issue is the lifespan of that mobile reactor. At current operation, it should last roughly 50 years. If we were to minimize the beacon's output, we could last roughly 500 years. But then I doubt anyone would find us.
What has our best odds for success?
Given that it is uncertain a cure could be developed with current technology, bringing the data back to Dr. Harlan certainly is a more reliable target. But how will he find us?
He probably won't. But Liv will.
Yes, she'll search for us once we fail to return. In fact, if we altered the beacon's message to one she would uniquely recognize,
And time its broadcast to resume when she would start searching.
then we should be easily found, with power to spare. Pausing beacon now. I'll set it to resume shortly after when we would have disappeared. Beacon set. The next time we awaken, it should be due to Captain Rhodes having received our message. Initiate hibernation when you're ready.
Well, I think we're going to call it there because this is going on a long time. This is a very long, deep story. So if you like what I'm doing and you want to support the channel further, check the description below. See there's a link. You can buy me a virtual coffee. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps the channel out, and I really appreciate the support. Most importantly, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the game. Feel free to give me hints or anything like that, or things I've missed. Just don't give me story spoilers, but anything like that is much appreciated. And if you want to talk about any other games or make game suggestions, all that sort of stuff, put it in the comments. I read all the comments and answer every comment that warrants an answer as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.